Hello Cancer, welcome to your reading. Thank you for checking out the channel. I have the window closed today because I guess it's lawn mowing day. So to make the noise a little bit less intrusive, I'm opting out of natural nature-y sounds that I usually do. So, you may have noticed that last week I did not upload any videos. I had family come into town and I was unaware that they were going to be here when they were until last minute. So I wasn't able to inform you guys and, ooh, golly, okay. Here's this other one. I wasn't able to inform you guys, and I did try and do some bulk videos quickly before they came, but I was unable to get into the account and the readings weren't coming out right, so I just decided to take the week off. So, yeah. Ooh, okay. So, I'm doing a general reading for you today, Celtic Cross, just to see where you're at, where you're going. Things like that. You're getting a couple double cards here. I'm using the Welcome to Night Vale Tarot by Jessica Hayworth to use the main energy. I'll use the Rider-Waite to clarify, and then at the end of the reading I'll get some of the Alice the Wonderland oracles for any clarification or anything like that you may need to hear, closing statements. It's general, it may or may not resonate. If it does, awesome. If it doesn't, you could check out another Cancer video I have, or if you happen to be born on a cusp, check out your cusp sign, that might help. So we do have here the Queen of Cups as your underlying energy. I'm getting that there's a lot of love about something, like maybe for a partner, maybe it's for children, maybe it's for a project, maybe it's for your work. There's a lot of love involved, and I feel like you are trying to do everything in your power to make this thing that you love, whether it be a person or a project or any of the things I listed. You want it to you want it or them to grow. Yeah, I don't know, that's what I'm getting. You're kind of trying to pour a lot into them, so that it can grow or they can grow. That's what I'm getting. So we do have here in your current situation, we have the Sun and we have the Knight of Wands. So there's a lot of happy feelings and a lot of creativity, I want to say. There's some kind of passion. Maybe it does have to do with this Queen of Cups that I was talking about, this love. It's a very happy kind of feeling, very fulfilling. We have the Queen of Cups to clarify. I was right, it might have to do with that Queen of Cups. There is a huge amount of emotional satisfaction with this that's currently happening. It feels good, feels calming, content, just very happy. We do have here in things that it's impacting, we have the Death card. As you may have noticed, this depiction of the Death card is a completely blank card, so I get blank slate with this, a change, a shift, something new, brand spanking new is happening, something that you may have not experienced before with the High Priestess to clarify that. So maybe it's that you're in a state of knowing, I want to say. It's you have a state of understanding and knowing and just trust, I want to say, that things are working the way they should. I'm especially drawn in. You see down here her gown. It's kind of spilling over as if it were waves, and then there's the moon here. So, the tide moves with the moon, right? So I'm very much getting that kind of thing. it's instinct. It's something that just feels right. It's knowing that this is how this is supposed to be, and it's changed things. We do have here in the root of the cause of the situation, we have the Queen of Pentacles. So let's clarify the Seven of Pentacles. I want to say that there's been like a lot of hard work happening, a lot of waiting, a lot of patience, and really a lot of hard work. And there's a sense of like, again, I'm getting a sense of understanding, like abundance, knowing, understanding something. You're definitely understanding something. Maybe about yourself. Maybe about a situation around you. There's definitely a sense of understanding, though. So, we do have here in things that are leaving the Ace of Swords. So maybe some communications going out, I want to say. Specifically, I'm getting communication with the Nine of Wands. Communication's going out, but so is defensiveness. I want to say that maybe you've stopped. You've stopped defending something. You've stopped defending something because there's been a cut of communication and a lack of understanding. Yeah, that's all it wants to say. Okay. So we do have here in your near future, you have the Ace of Pentacles along with the Three of Cups. So I feel like something's coming in towards you. You're receiving some sort of gift, some sort of material wealth, whether it be like actual money wealth or otherwise. And then there's like going to be like a celebration. I don't feel like it's a big celebration. I feel like it's probably more tight-knit celebration, whether within your very tiny like social circle, maybe just a few friends, or with like just family members, and that's it. I'm getting a celebration that's just kind of tight-knit, not like all over the place. We do have here the Nine of Swords to clarify why. This one. The Ace of Wands. Maybe some sacrifices may need to be made. Doubts. I'm getting almost as if I almost want to say, like, have you ever, this might not make sense for some people, but I hope this makes sense for some people. Have you ever been just so down for so long that, like, when something good happens to you, you just think it's only a matter of time before that runs out? There's no way this can be true. There's no way that this is gonna last. Things like that. I'm kind of getting that sense that there's doubts of that. There's doubts that this Ace of Pentacles is gonna hold up, and like this screams like something new to me, some sort of new journey. Maybe not entirely a new passion or anything like that, but like a new journey for sure, new direction than what you've been in before. So I think that this is overall still good and still happening, but you have a lot of doubts about it. I kind of want to say it's because of what I was saying, that, you know, been down so long that you can't imagine that this would work. We do have here in your distant future the Eight of Swords. Again, there's a lot of doubts happening, a lot of anxieties, but we have the King of Pentacles. I'm wondering if this is just going to be a continuing theme with you of like doubts, anxieties, like this can't last, because like we have the King of Pentacles here to clarify. This makes me feel like you have a lot going on for you. You have a lot of wisdom, a lot of understanding, a lot of material items as well. He's surrounded by grapes. Well, his robe is, and it just, and literally as well, too. He's surrounded by a lot of things. There's like a lot of abundance happening. You have a lot of stuff. I feel like you might not need to worry about it going away, which is something I feel like you might be worrying about. In your current emotions, we have the Hierophant and we have the Nine of Wands. I'm getting a sense of burnout on authority. And maybe that has to do with this going out energy too, with the Nine of Wands here again. You're done defending yourself against something, and there's a cut of communication. Maybe there's some sort of thing that happened with like your boss or something else, maybe even with a divine or something, where you feel like you've been cut off and you're just kind of done. I'm getting very specifically, you're just kind of done. You're done with authority, some sort of authority figure. With the Emperor, I want to say this Emperor is you. You've decided to cut. You're done with authority. You're done with like your listening to what people tell you to do, or the taking matters into your own hands. You're becoming an emperor as opposed to like sitting on the sidelines. You're not doing that anymore, I want to say. So we do have here in people and energy around you the Two of Pentacles. I want to say that somebody's got a lot to like figure out. This is usually a card about balancing, juggling, setting priorities straight, making sure things are the way they're supposed to be. But because there's like holes in their hands, I want to say that like they have so much, it's almost like dropping through the holes and they're missing some pieces. With the Six of Swords. So they feel like I want to say they feel like they are missing something. They're trying to move past something. Maybe a mindset, maybe a way of living, maybe something like that. But it feels like it's almost too much, I want to say. It feels very heavy. Yeah. So we do have here in your hopes and fears the High Priestess. Let's see. With the Five of Cups. Okay, I'm kind of getting a sense of fearing that these doubts that I'm having here they're all true. They're exactly what you are expecting them to be. You're expecting to lose something. But these are just the hopes and fears. The fears are just something in the head, right? It doesn't necessarily mean that they're true. You make with life what you make of it. Life is what you make of it, right? In the outcome, we do have the Devil. I'm especially drawn into the sunset, so I feel like the end of a cycle on something, the sun's setting on something, but I'm going to get a clarifier before I get too far into it. The Hanged Man. Yeah, it's the end of a cycle, like I said. There was like an enlightenment. You see there's like the sun around his head now. The sun's setting on a cycle because you're going to reach some sort of enlightenment. And I have a sneaky suspicion it might have to do with these doubts that I was talking about before with the near future and the distant future. It's like it's going to be a shift of perspective. This spiraling energy of constantly thinking this way, it might end because, I mean, look at this. You got the King of Pentacles here. Like, you got the King of Pentacles, you got the Ace of Pentacles. Like, you're going to be doing pretty well. We also have the Eight of Wands. I feel like that things are going by really quickly for you, maybe in your life, or you're trying to make things happen quickly in general. Maybe that has to do with this Queen of Cups energy up at the very top with the underlying, trying to pour a lot into something or someone so that things will move quicker for them, grow quicker. Yeah. I'm going to go ahead and get you a couple oracle cards. These are the Alice the Wonderland Oracle. I'm just going to get probably about two. for any closing statements you may need, words of wisdom, warnings, anything at all you may need to hear, whether it pertains to the reading or not. Just whatever it is you need to hear. So, we have here, no need to fear. Remember how powerful you are. So, I feel like this has to do with his doubts and this hangman energy with the devil. That cycle is ending. The sun's setting on that cycle. So we have no need to fear. Remember how powerful you are. You're going to have a lot of things and not need to worry about it because you're going to be sitting in this King of Pentacles energy, the Ace of Pentacles, the Ace of Wands. You're going to be doing really well for yourself, it feels like. We also have, let's see, never jam today, promises never come to be, empty words, and not living in the now. I'm kind of getting a feeling of this is the doubts that I'm talking about. This might have to do with something else that doesn't have to do with the reading, but it does feel like these doubts, this is like the way that you think things work. Like they're empty promises, it's not going to work, it's not going to last. But we do also have wake up, it's your moment. Which, looking at this reading, yeah, it totally is your moment. So that's the reading I have for you today, Cancer. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please consider liking, commenting, sharing, subscribing. And I'll see you guys all next week. Bye.